Good evening, you guys. It is time for GP2 to return. We arrived here in the Republic of Azerbaijan, the land of fire, in its capital, Baku, for the second race of the GP2 season. Last time out in Bahrain, another Muslim country, because I wouldn't say Azerbaijan is in the Middle East, but it's still a Muslim country, so Bahrain is a Muslim country too. So go from one Muslim country to another, and we go to the Republic of Azerbaijan. Last time out in Bahrain, tell me if you can hear me fine, Flo, by the way. Last time out in Bahrain, we had an absolutely crazy race with Max Killen taking his first ever victory by very, very barely in front of Jared Fosbury. But also, Aaron Curtis was leading for so long of that race, was leading on his debut and was sure to win and was set for a victory until Chris Stratfield dive bombed him and took out both of them. So unlucky for both of them, but we've arrived here on the streets of Baku, and we're gonna get ready to get going with the second race of the GP2 season. I'm joined today, I'm your commentator, Robert Ionescu, and today I'm joined by a good friend of mine whose voice you may have heard as soon as 2 days ago. I'm sure you know who I mean. It's Miklos Gal. So hello, Miklos, how are you doing?
Hello, guys.
Nah, just kidding. To be honest, I like to talk like that because at least the quality is better. But like that, like how I am now, a bit silent, and my voice is not having an outer line, which makes it even more difficult to understand it. But who cares? Let's commentate now, and thanks for inviting me.
Where's the echo coming from? I'm getting some echo. Where is it? Never mind, that's where it is.
Or your own on the stream, Flow or the stream.
I muted that one, and I thought anyway. Yeah, we're gonna get going with the qualifying today. Let's check the weather for a little bit. And it's going to be dry. There's a chance of rain later, but way past the end of the session, so we're not gonna have to worry about that one. Are you excited for the session, guys? Let us know. Hello, everyone in the chat. It's good to see you as always.
Oh, it's only the quali. I thought it's the race. Okay.
It's just
I didn't remember. What?
I can tell you that the driver who took pole position in today's quali was the driver with the fastest time.
Wow. Unexpected.
As to that guy's identity, I can't tell you just yet, though. Anyway, we're gonna find out in not too long because the GP2 session in Baku is getting underway here on the Baku City circuit.
Is the race tomorrow, by the way?
Yes, the race is tomorrow.
Oh, okay. At least I know that too. Oh, sadly, by the way, after the quali, I have to go to study because there are like 2 presentations I have to do for tomorrow, so it's a bit too much.
No problem. Here we go. We got Huang Min, as Fabrizio Romano would say, here we go. We got Huang Min and Nguyen. We're looking at him. Now we're looking at Dennis Graf.
Yeah, Graf is here.
I believe this is the 2019 version of the mod because of the soccer sponsorship. But yeah, we're gonna get going. The qualifying for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Yeah, and Graf Ragazzi is on the screen at the moment, but he won't be the first guy who's going out on the circuit. Will be someone else, but who will be that person? It's Burns.
It's a pretty long circuit. Yeah, Kyle Burns going out. He was the first one out last time too, and he's gonna make it 2 in a row. First one to go out in Azerbaijan. Out of the pit lane goes the American, and the session is officially underway.
It's so weird to see people I've never seen before here, because I told you they are going through DTM first, but no, they didn't. So it's a bit surprising.
Yeah, but fortunately for you, however, we didn't have so many driver changes this season. We didn't have a lot of drivers coming in. I'm sure you remember McCarthy.
Yeah, sure I do. Of course.
We're talking about McCarthy because he's the one behind Kyle Burns. We're going to be looking at him. Burns could have had some good points in Bahrain. However, bad luck hit both him and his teammate. And yeah, Burns was hit off the road at the last corner, I believe, and that dropped him out of the points. So unlucky for him.
I mean, of course I know McCarthy because I kept mentioning him all the time, and some people had enough of it has started to complain about why do I talk about McCarthy all the time every races. So yes, at least I know that. I remember everything basically.
Yeah, anyway, we're still looking at Burns. He's in the second sector and about to complete it shortly.
Yeah.
Look at me, man. Loads of cars on track. Yeah. Last time out, we were...
Yeah, sorry.
Last time GP2 was in Azerbaijan. It's alright. Last time out here, 2 seasons ago, sorry, 3 seasons in 2015. It was pole position for Felix Krebs, but he did not take victory. Victory went to Gabriel Gomez, if I'm not wrong, who just barely held after having Nauteron on. They were rivals for the championship, and in the end, Nauteron managed to clinch it. Both of them are in the top class as we speak. They'll be racing here on Wednesday for sure. Now we're looking at Kyle Burns. He's going to be starting the lap at the Baku City Circuit, the first flying lap of the session. He's going to go. Would you like to commentate through the lap, Miklos?
Nah, no thanks, you can do it. Also, you have improved,
Alright.
so well done.
Here goes Burns braking hard into turn 1. Go as wide as he can. Doesn't go too wide though. Now turn 2 is critical. Along straight after it. Careful not to hit the wall. Good exit there for Burns. A little bit sluggish on the exit, I'd say, but still alright. Here it goes towards 3. A very, very important corner. You can brake very late, but you have to watch out for that wall on the right. Here it goes. Doesn't clip the apex. Doesn't take that risk. Now into 4. The last 90-degree corner is in sector 1. Here they go now. Into turn 5 he goes. Followed quickly by turn 6. It's a chicane. Very close to the wall there. Parallel to the pit straight. Now into turn 7. And now, the most infamous part of the racetrack, the castle section. Around the old medieval fortress. Here goes Kyle Burns into 8 and 9 and 10. And now 12. Here it goes. Needs a good exit here, which he does get. Doesn't take too much curb. Now, a very fast left-hand section. Right out he goes. Through the left and through the left again. And now he's going to go left yet again, braking hard into downhill left-hander. And now heading towards turn 16 at the end of sector 2. 133.1 so far. Exit of 60 is very important. Gets a good exit, weather the curb early. And now it's just a flat-out dash to the line for Kyle Burns. What does lap time be?
I love how enthusiastic you are while commentating on the qualifying lap.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Miklos. Yeah, Kyle Burns is going to be finishing his lap. I think he might be in the 150s. Burns across the line. It's a 151.2, professional pole, of course, because he's the only one who set the time. But McCarthy sets the time, and he doesn't beat him. 4 tenths off. Now looking at the dams, it's Davi Suarez. He goes into second.
And the others are raining down the long straight.
Ederson is second off the pace, and Baranek goes into 7th. Max Skillen, the championship leader, went into 3rd. Curtis, the pole from Bahrain, 7th. Jake Galloway, 10th. Chris Chatfield, 2nd. Tomaselli, Lorenzo Tomaselli, Asano Tomaselli, I'm sorry, goes into 2nd, not Lorenzo. Chad Fosbury, 9th place. Federi, 2nd, very, very close to Burns. Now looking at Adventure, where's he gonna place himself? 15th. Dennis Graf is up next. He goes 15th. Isaac Fashere is next. 7th. Waldinger 4th. Now Zolga, the Hungarian, goes up all by 7 tenths of a second. Unbelievable lap. Now we're looking at Zorbach. Look at the German place himself. He goes 2nd. 5 tenths behind. Now look at Nguyen in that Mercedes livery. He goes in last place. 152.4.
Finally, Solga is showing off something. I mean, every time I see GP2, I'm not really seeing anything special from him, but this time he just set the pace by a lot.
Yeah. 3 seasons ago, we had an incredibly close qualifying session. The top 6 was within half a tenth. Now, it's quite the opposite of that, because Van Zolga is half a second ahead of everyone else. Clearly a dominant first lap, but the session is far from over. Anyone can take both.
Of course, they will improve as the track is getting grippier, as they start to explore the track. Of course, I think they will do better time, so Solga won't win that easily with a good time.
Zolga retired very early in the race in Bahrain, was involved in a start collision. I couldn't continue long past that, and didn't get to race much there. I'm sure he'll be wanting to race a lot tomorrow. And he's looking good for a pole position at the moment, but still a long way to go. We've got some cars in the pits.
Just weird to see how such a long time it takes to these cars to finish a lap here in Baku. Like, the car itself is not too short, so I'm not surprised that it's taking nearly 2 minutes to finish a whole lap.
Yeah, it's like 14 seconds slower than the lap Armar output in practice if you're watching just like an hour ago in that Ferrari, or like 2 hours ago. Here goes Curtis into the pits.
It's so. Wait a second. So like, Galloway came from BTCC, right?
Yes, and he went to Formula E first. He won the title there, but his name was Sepp Brixold back then.
Oh,
Now he's racing under his real name, which is
oh,
Rick Galloway.
it's just a bit weird for me, that from BTC he went to Formula E, then he immediately jumped to GP2 without
No.
DTM.
He went from Formula E to BTCC.
Oh,
Yeah,
why?
I don't know. You should ask him. But anyway, Mans Waldinger is being wheeled into a garage. He's had a good qualifying session so far, but still a long way away from his compatriot Banz Olga.
I have a feeling that some of the drivers from DTM might go next year to GP2. I have that little feeling. Maybe I'm wrong, but we will see.
I'm not gonna go to GP2. Will Nether isn't gonna go. Oliver Glazebrook, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna be.
I mean the new people there and the ones who haven't been.
I mean, we can't go to GP2. It's not allowed.
True. But it's like if I was in GP2 because, at 18th place, Galloway has the first three letters as mine, so I'm technically in GP2, even though I'm not.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the initials. Gal wins lol.
Yeah, so it happened so long ago, the last time I won a race, so that's sad.
Oh well,
At
don't
least
worry. It's been even longer since I last won a race. Can't believe it's already been 4 seasons. I cry.
Have you won last time at 2015?
No, 2014. In Germany.
Oh, right, yes, because 2015 was the only time anyone could win from the Mercedes and Ferraris.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that was Monaco. But yeah, that happened very long ago. And it's slowly 2019 now, even though 2018 just started. So here comes McCarthy trying to set a better lap time to be in top 10 actually. I don't really know how McCarthy is doing at the moment. I mean, not at the moment, but in the season in general. So you could
He finished, I think, in P6 or P7. I think he finished P6 in Bahrain.
That's good.
Yeah, it is. It's his first time in Baku because GP2 didn't race there. I mean, GP2 raced there when he wasn't in GP2, so.
Then this time he
here
is in GP2. So
yeah.
he will. Don't choke.
Sorry. I had some KFC, it was good. I have some Pepsi. But here goes McCarthy started his lap, breaking hard into turn 1.
I mean, did you have a good one?
I'd say. Went a little bit hesitant on the exit, but now this is a very good exit. Took a lot of curb there.
I meant about your Pepsi, not about McCarthy's lap.
Oh, it was good. It was good too.
Okay, I'm glad to hear. I mean, it's important to enjoy life in every possible aspect.
Yeah, it is. And we got Dams behind, which is David Suarez. Because it's the only Dams who has that livery. The other Dams, Hoàng Nguyen, has a Mercedes livery. Now McCarthy into 5 and into 6. Great camera angle. Can he improve in his first sector time? Not really. He's a 10.5 down on his best. Half a second off Zolga. So the Russian time man clearly making off time up in the first sector.
Izmin's car have a custom livery, and that's why it has a Mercedes livery, it's not a Dams one.
Yeah. Also in the news, the sign-ups for the Indy 500 have closed, so if you want to sign up for the 500, I'm afraid you missed your chance. But if you signed up, I hope you get a drive because some guys are randomly chosen. McCarthy has found a little bit more time in the second sector. He's still in the red. Almost a second off Zolga. Can he find something in sector 3?
No, he can't.
Get an improvement?
I will tell you he can because there are not many corners.
Yeah, well...
Maybe in corners even.
Well, this sector is just one braking zone and then a far-out section, so... Unless he has a brilliant taxi, he's not going to be finding any time. But anyway, Charles McCarthy is going to get across that line.
Too much. Suarez got second. Surprising.
Yeah, Watson goes into 6. Now Galloway is in the red. We got Rapax behind him. Killen, he is improving. He goes second. Good effort from the championship leader. Bennett goes 11th, and his teammate Chatfield goes 10th. Now David Kupok finished third in the last race. He goes into second now. But Apex continuing their good run of form, but not fastest just yet. Now Andre Federian, man in 7th place. He's in the red, but can he go up?
I told you that they will improve. I saw won't be that far up.
Now Christoph Beranek is giving Zorbak some slipstream, but Zorbak doesn't take advantage. Burns fails to improve too. Now Tomaselli, he'll fail to improve. Yes, he does. Adventure. He goes into 11th place. Now Zorga doesn't improve on his pole time, just barely, by half a 10th. Look at Jared Fosbury, who is on an improvement. 13th. And Anderson goes third. Great lap. Romero finished 5th. And a photo finish with Juan Min Nguyen in Bahrain. Now Dennis Graf goes 7th. Curtis failed to improve.
Because Waldinger improving as well. The only question is by how much.
Waldinger was
seconds.
had a bad race in Bahrain. He was taken out at the last corner. Now collected some debris. Now collect another car. I'm sorry. He goes into 12th now. We'll be hoping for a better weekend this time around. Now Isaac Pacheray goes into 15th place.
And that's all.
Yeah, they're gonna be boxing. Juan Nguyen stayed in the pits this lap, so that's very interesting. He did the same in Bahrain. He might only be able to get 3 flying laps in, I'm not sure.
Yeah, but the question is why he stayed in the pits, because I don't think that once everyone is back in the pits, he will just go out. He will go out with the others. So I don't really know what's the reason for that. Like every lap could count. Yeah.
And Watzel just went for that dams.
Yeah.
And Curtis stayed in. Curtis Bahrain stayed in for a lap and took his final lap at the end. And with that final lap, he clinched pole position. So it can always pay off with that extra grip, especially on a street circuit. But we still have a long way to go. Session is not even halfway done just yet.
Like it feels like if we would be back at 2007 in the top tier, because I'm in the back of the grid like completely.
Oh man.
Even though it's not me.
It's our name to it.
Yes, it feels 2007 so much because, I mean, in the real 2007 season, I didn't think Toro Rosso was the weakest, but in GP4 it was like the second weakest. Like I remember when the Spikers and the Super Aguris were in front of me. It was weird.
Oh,
yeah. That happened so long ago, like 11 seasons ago. Jesus, it's so much. Still can't believe it. I am here in the GP4 OC ever since like 11 years. I mean, you're here for a long time as well, like from 2008?
9.
2009, yeah. Oh, really? Yes, because you joined on the Canadian Grand Prix.
Yeah, and I joined the GP2 that season too, but I did one race in 2009. Yeah, in the Renault.
In the Renault, yes. And then for 2010 you went to Toro Rosso. And you even scored points in your first appearance at Canada, I think.
I didn't know, but I got points in Germany and Hungary that season. I got beat by my teammate and by Mocho because of some last race shenanigans when Mocho was blocking everyone in the pit lane. But yeah. Now look at Juan Min Nguyen. He's been the first one to go out this run.
Finally. I mean, everyone is in the pits now, so it seems like I was a bit wrong, but let's not forget about the fact that some guys came out behind him, so he wasn't really going out when everyone is in the pits, but like...
Yeah.
But there was Suarez coming in behind him.
Yeah, it is. I think Nguyen will have clean air. It's a long circuit, so traffic isn't as big of an issue as it is on other tracks. If you get traffic in Sector 3 particularly, it will help you quite a lot. With all that slipstream.
Random question. If there would be even more people wanting to join the GP4 OC and they won't have place, is it a nice or a smart idea to introduce Formula 3 or GP3, depends on how you say it, like between DTM and GP2?
Maybe
Oh.
from BMW or something, I don't know, but
Maybe it got
it's funny
voted
anyway.
off.
Or
Compared
Super
to the
Formula, I
GP2.
don't know. Anyway, Huang Min-Nguyen is starting a lap. Here it goes, Vietnamese driver in that Mercedes. 4th in the championship, of course, after finishing P4 in the first race. It's currently last on the grid. Good
He
exit from
must
1,
improve.
surely.
Well, that we don't know that yet. We have to see.
And we got a little bit of traffic, I think, behind Suarez. Or I'd say Suarez is the traffic, I'm not quite sure.
And now Fasu is the one who is not coming out from the pits, so there will be always one person who is not being out.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, and on the left run, there will live 3 people.
Min might improve, actually.
Let's see his sector 1 time. Good exit there out of 6. Careful not to get too close to the wall.
Oh my god.
He's gained quite a lot. Almost 3/10 on his best.
Yeah.
But half a second down on Zolga. Zolga's first sector was absolutely criminal. That's where he's found his advantage. Now out of the 4th section, the castle section. The famed Absheron Fortress. I think that's his name. In Baku Castle. Now Huang Min-Nguyen. Into the left. And into the left again he's gonna go. Braking hard. At the Sebastian Vettel and Lewis Hamilton corner, if you remember Real Life 2017. Quite some controversy there. Now Nguyen. 7/10 up on his best. Quite a way down from Zolga. I don't think he cares about Zolga right now. He cares about getting himself third place on the grid, which he's sure to do with this lap.
He will be only 17th or 18th.
Or maybe 16th.
Maybe 16th, yeah.
Could have a chance at that.
Around that is also like 16th, 17th or 18th, which is well, not a great improvement, but compared to his time, it will be a huge
There's a Prema starting a lap in front of him. As Nguyen is finishing his lap,
16th.
he goes 16th, like I told you. Just barely, though. Anderson starts a lap. Suarez has traffic, but he improves, goes 5th. A little bit of slipstream there from Anderson.
Good luck from Galloway.
Yeah, looks very good. 4th place. 18 places he's climbed up with that lap. Now Thomas Benner, we're looking at him. Where can he go, the Welshman? 17th. Now we're looking at McCarthy and Skillen, who are not improving so far. At the end of the lap they go.
He won't improve so far.
Yeah, lost a lot of time on his lap.
Probably he got held up or something like that.
It's possible. Now Henry Watzel fails to improve. Look at Jeff Fosbury next. Doesn't look like he'll be improving either. 10 minutes to go in this session.
Fosbury not improving.
Nope. Chatfield is giving I think that's Q-Puck behind some slipstream.
No.
Q-Puck failed to improve by just barely. Now Christoph Beranek is finishing a lap and got 2 cars behind him. One of them a Russian time and the other a Trident, Tomaselli. It's a Carlin, sorry, not a Trident. Adventure goes into 2nd. Great slipstream there. Now Burns. He fails to get an improvement. Zolga, can he increase his pole margin? Now he's way off the pace. We're looking at Zorbak. He's on an improvement. He was in 2nd earlier in the session. Can he get that place back? He's right now down to 8th, but I'm sure that's going to change if he improves now. He's giving some slipstream to the Prema behind him. Maybe just a little bit.
4th
place. Curtis goes 2nd. Great lap from him. Surely an expert qualifier on Curtis. Now Waldinger finishes his lap, fails to improve on that one. I mean, going to be pitting. Anderson is finishing a lap, as is Graf. And Anderson is way off the pace, as is Dennis Graf. And I think that's everyone done for the 3rd run. Unless I'm wrong.
Yes, you're right. Everyone is done. Saga is still leading, by the way. This lap was perfect.
But Curtis, the man who took pole in Bahrain, is now 2nd on the grid here, so clearly showing he's not a driver to mess with. He's incredibly quick, and today might serve as proof of that yet again. Alban Zolga still has an edge over everyone else. I think it's sector 1, but anyway, Zolga is doing an incredible job out there.
Min went back to 19th, so he only improved like 3 places, not 6.
Yeah.
Sadly. Well, maybe he should put a better lap, but since he's still...
Well, when he set his lap, he gained 6 places, but of course the people behind him improved as well.
Well, yeah, but probably he got held up in his first lap, so from that point, it wasn't too difficult to improve. Even though, because the team didn't let him going out for the first time, I mean for the second time, he's having
Yeah,
one
I
left
have a
lap.
good point.
And this will be the last laps, by the way.
Yeah, surely. I don't think there's enough time for 2 more runs.
Only one.
Which means Nguyen and for sure have made a mistake by staying in. They missed out on the run. They're only going to get 3. As is one other person, I assume. Who's that going to be? I don't know. Anyway, I think we got some movement in the pit lane. Car's coming in, and the car going out. It's Nguyen once again.
Yeah, finally.
Start his third run. It might be his last run of the day, because I don't think he has enough time. But you never know. Only car on track so far. 19th place, not looking so good for him. And Baku, you can overtake galore. And I'm sure he'll be wanting to put a good show tomorrow, even if he doesn't qualify well today.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he could get a top 10 with his last run today.
It's possible.
Yes, it is. But he have to concentrate very much, like he have to drive the car on the limit, because if he's holding himself back this time, then he will start only. He might even fall back outside top 20, so he just, can't hide anymore. You just have
Yeah,
to
I'm sure
give
you wouldn't like
everything.
that.
Let's see his lap from his own board, because I'm curious now very much of how can he do this time.
Yeah, he's the second off pole position. But as Kurt has proved, you can gain a lot of time. It's a long circuit, so...
First of all, he shouldn't be held up.
Doesn't look like it, though. We have some cars getting out of the pits. It'll be close. Here it goes. His final lap of the day shortly. Here goes Juan Nguyen. Some movement out of the pits is gonna impact him.
Okay, not in front of him. Lucky.
Yeah, good timing there. Start his lap. He has clean air. We'll put that to his advantage for sure. There's a Rapex in front of him, but it's not gonna cause a disturbance. So another tier
No,
to
he
worry
won't catch
about.
up. He won't catch him.
Yeah, I know. Maybe it could help him a tiny little bit in Sector 3 of a slipstream. I still think the gap is too big. As we got 2 cars still in the pits. Those being Anderson and Graf.
Here comes the first sector, the end of the first sector. First, yeah.
Let's see what his time's gonna be.
Oh my god.
He lost time.
So much.
Is that session over then? Or does he still have time to do a 4th round? Maybe.
No, he doesn't. This was his last round.
Think so. Anyway, out of the castle section for probably the last time. On a flying lap, of course. Into turn 15. The infamous left-hander. Crossing the split in sector 2. Surely he's down, yeah. 410s. He's not gonna improve on this lap.
His car is okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just weird how slow he is.
Still, the fight for the pole position isn't over just yet. It'll be over after this run, maybe. But it's been a hell of a fight so far. Zolga has been dominant in this session, but can anyone stop him? I don't think it's Juan Nguyen who can, because he's gonna cross the line and not improve.
Yeah.
Zolga is starting a lap.
Everyone's out at the moment.
Except for Graf.
Bennett might be actually in the top 5.
7th up, yeah. He has a good 3rd sector. He absolutely has a chance, Thomas Bennett. He's currently in P18, but that's gonna change because he's 7th up on his best. Could be in the top 5, yeah. Maybe even on the 2nd row.
Let's see, as he's coming close to the start finish straight and to the finish line.
Where can he place himself? Across the line, Thomas Bennett goes to finish his session.
Second.
In second! What an incredible lap! Gained a lot in the last sector. Pashery now finishing his lap as well. He's improving. Watch for him. Where's he gonna go?
Ninth.
Ninth. Yeah, ninth place for him. Anderson is starting a lap. And there he's finishing a lap. And there is his teammate behind him. And neither of them have improved. So McCarthy will start on the last row. Now Davi Suarez. The Dams, where can he go? Looks like a very good lap. And it is because he's on pole.
He takes pole from Solga.
Yeah, snatches it out of the death. And now Henry Watzel,
Only
15th.
Yeah.
What a surprise from Suarez. It's not the first time. He did it to Federi in Malaysia last season, and he went on to take the victory. Now Adventure. Wait, no, Federi did it to Suarez, I'm sorry. Now Skillen, the championship leader, doesn't take pole. Only 11 for him. Fosbury fails to improve too. Chatfield, can he take pole? No, 12th place only. Now we're looking
Yes,
at
very
Tupac.
far from the pole.
Yeah. And Nguyen will not make it for the last lap. He doesn't have enough time. Tomaselli is boxing. Waldinger, watch for Waldinger. 13th only. We got Curtis behind finishing his lap. Is it pole again? No, it's not. 4th place Ryan Curtis. Now Christoph Beranek giving Zorbach slipstream. And Zorbach is going to be starting 7th or lower. Now Carl Burns to finish his session in 15th place.
Suarez has pole. Think I can say it with the biggest safety because
Unless Fasher can take it away.
Anderson want to improve, and I saw Fasur is, I think.
Oh yeah,
finishing
Fasher is
his lap
pitting.
maybe.
So at the last moment, in Malaysia last season, Suarez had pole position snatched away from him at the last moment. Now, he does what happened to him back then. He does it to someone, and Davi Suarez is on pole position for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Quite a surprise, but a welcome one indeed. And Zolga will have a fight on his hands tomorrow for sure. Suarez has been incredible in Bahrain. He had a compromised strategy because of his team not fueling him enough, but he gained 5 seconds in a single lap at the very end to avoid losing a place to a penalty. And it was absolutely incredible on the last lap in Bahrain. It's been incredible on the quali lap in Azerbaijan. Davi Suarez grabs those 4 points, and he is your pole man for tomorrow. How'd you like that session?
It was better than I expected. I mean, I don't think qualifying sessions are too exciting, but this was a better one than usually.
Yeah, I can agree. It was fun. Zolga, unfortunately for him, he's not going to be taking pole, but he had very good qualifying either way.
I'm gonna be
Brennan
like,
will
I
surely
just
be
wait a
happy with that
second
too.
for a bit more.
All right, no problem. We're still waiting for some people to come into the pits, specifically Anderson. But the session will end. And waiting on Zorbach. He's starting 7th on the grid. He'll be hoping for a better race than in Bahrain, where he collided with his own teammate, Christoph Beranek. Burns pitting 15th place for him today. Not as good a session as he would have hoped for. But tomorrow is a new day. Now Anderson is the only car who has to come into the pits. And when he does, the session will be completed. Checkered flag is out, and Anderson is coming into the pits. P8, I'm sure he'll be satisfied with that. Had a good comeback last time. Finished P5, Bahrain. Missing out on P4 in the photo finish. Now he's starting in a points position for tomorrow's race. So he'll be hoping for another points finish. And Thomas Anderson is done with the session, which means everyone is done with the session. It's been a fun session, I have to say.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So, here we can see the results of the play.
It's pole position for Davi Suarez. First time since, I think since Brazil. But anyway, Davi Suarez is on pole, and with Baden Zorga in second. Thomas Bennett is in third, followed by Alan Curtis. Another good qualifying from the Irishman. Then Adventure is P5 in front of David Kupok, man third in the championship. and he's followed by Zorbach and Anderson in 8th, Jake Galloway 9th. Gal did good, hey? And Isaac Fasher is in 10th place. Max Killen 11th, the championship leader, and you can do the second half.
Oh, sorry. So I'm here again. So Max Killen got 11, then Chris Chatfield following him at 12. Benta Waldinger got 13, then Dennis Graf 14, Kyle Burns 15, Andrea Federi 16, Henry Watson 17, Alessandro Tomaselli 18th, Juan Miniguyen 19th, George Fosbury 20th, Chuck McCarthy, and Christoph Beranek follows them at 21st and 22nd place.
Yeah, that was the session, and it's been a fun one. It was nice, and David Suarez is on pole for a second time in 3 races. He took pole at the finale in 2017, and now he takes pole at the second race of 2018. Will he be able to convert to a victory? We'll find out tomorrow. But until then, I've been Robert Ionescu.
And I've been Miklos Gal.
And this has been the GP2 qualifying from Azerbaijan, the land of fire. We hope you enjoy tomorrow's race just as much as you enjoyed this qualifying, or maybe even more. We can't wait to see you tomorrow. See you later, guys, and take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
See you guys.